right? And then once that is done, change your brush. I'm working with the number 3 brush, and I need black color. Take less water here right now, and we're just going to give an outline wherever we need the dark spaces. Like there's going to be shading over here for the eyebrow, similar way on this side also. You can surely wait for the white to dry, otherwise the black might bleed over there, right? So just give it some time for the white to dry, and then you can add the black color there. Then just give an outline to the eyes, make that outline a little thicker on the top. Remember, there is white color on the paper, so the black will turn into gray, but that is fine. That is absolutely fine, right? Like that. Little, just the same way, a little bit on the side. And just clean your brush. And with just a little bit of water in your brush, you're going to blend this black with white color. Let there be a little bit of gray color there. Keep on cleaning your brush. Because the brush is catching more and more black color, we want the freshness of white also to be visible. So black sometimes ruins your painting, but if you use it carefully, that becomes the hero also, right? So just be very careful when you're working with black. Blend, blend, blend. There you go. Same way, let's blend a little bit over here, under the eye, around the nose. Make sure both the sides are equal. Like this side should not be more blended than this. There should not be more darker area than this one over here. So we'll balance that out. That way. Now, okay, we left Lips on this side also. Okay, so we'll just complete that. I'm adding a little more white over there. Right? Take a little bit of black and just add it on the inner line. Make it a little bit gray like that, and the same thing on the bottom lip. Once it dries up, we're going to outline it. Blend it a little more. Same way, we'll use the brown color, the dark brown color for the other side of the lip. Clean your brush and blend that with the base yellow color. That's the chrome yellow. Alright, so that's the face. I'm just finishing this off by adding a little bit of white over here so that it looks smooth enough. Right, so the center part of the nose will do, but once the section dries up. Alright, one more darker outline for the eyelid. That we will do. So we'll just take this line. Nice. All right, now let's come to this area over here. This is again start with white color. We'll do exactly the same way we did this in the class. Poster white. I'm working with a round brush again. Just ignore the lines and just color everything with white. Right, and then again switch your brush, take some black color. Now here it will go on the upper line over here. Then we come on the inside part here. We'll leave the section white. See, the color is turning gray by itself because the white is not dried up. So we'll not start blending it. We'll wait for the white to dry a little bit. Then we'll come back on that area. So let's just work over here. This section is like black. Okay, let's see if this is, yeah, this is dried up now. So let's just add some fresh black color there. Alright, switch your brush, or you can just clean this brush nice and properly, and then we'll just start blending the colors again. So I'll take a different brush. So now I'm working with number 8, because that's a big area to blend and I don't want any lines to appear. So yeah, just work with your bigger brush. There you go. Same thing, let's come to this section over here. Blend it a little bit, just with water. Again, if your brush is catching some color from the base, clean it. So the paper I'm working on is a watercolor paper, but that is only 180 GSM, not a very heavy or thick watercolor paper, because we're not applying a lot of water in the beginning, or there's no wash technique I'm working with. I'm just purely mixing colors over here and creating this. So yes, I have taken uh, less GSM paper, that is 180 GSM. Okay, then we need some white color over here. This section, so this section needs to be like one portion over here. Take some black. Okay, remember, white is still wet, so it will start blending by itself, which is good. I like that kind of blending, when the color blends by itself. All right, take another brush, or just clean your black brush and blend this. Okay, so now as I used a little bit of green over here, this section also I'm going to take a little bit of green. So that is my sap green color. Just add a little bit of sap green on top. Let's do one thing, let's just fill this complete section with sap green color. And then we'll shade it with a little bit of black. Not little bit, a lot of black. You can also go ahead and, just complete that with black and blue, black and white. That's fine too. So again, I'll repeat that in this picture, the hero is black color. And the more black you add, the more depth you will give to this picture, the better it will look. So while this green is drying up, let's complete the forehead. So start with the white color. Right, so we just added white color on the nose and the forehead. Then take your thin brush, number 2, number 3, and we take some black color. Where will it go? It will go over here. So now this black or this gray should be darker than the one which you used on the top layer. Why? Because it is going to give you a better effect. That's all. Then clean your brush, blend it. There you go. All right, now let's come back to the green area over here. So we'll still work with the black color. Also, I'm just adding a little more black over here. And all right, so let's add some more lines. So I'm just completing the outlines first. So if you're not comfortable using a brush, pick up your marker. But if you're working with your marker, you have to wait for everything to dry properly and then use your marker then. All right, so now I am adding this black color here on top of the green, and we're going to blend it a little bit. Right, clean your brush and just go ahead and blend it like we did for everything else. So the green is actually adding a texture, but I would say the white would have looked equally beautiful. So if you started with white color, that's fine. White is good. And this is how you complete your drawing. Okay, let's add a little gray color over here under the bindi also. You can see a little bit of. Alright, let's just outline the bindi also. And done. I'm just giving an extra outline for the eyes. It should look prominent and big. There you go. So just complete your drawing and do share a final image with me. Tomorrow will be a pencil shading session. All right. Okay, thank you. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much.